Everyone, it's me Paula, and I'm here to do a DT project share. I started making a mini album yesterday. This is one of my biggest mini albums that I have made. The ones that I made before, they're probably this big, or just using just this size. But this mini album that I just made, it measures 9 by 8, and it's really big. And I used tons of Natalie's trims, so I will share with you guys the trims that I used. And I used this paper collection here, and I received this in a in Happy Mail. And I think it's Vicky. She's Crafty Gal 32. She sent me a stack of this, and this is Webster's Pages, and it's called Best Friends. So, and the colors are like creams, these like pastel colors. And I used some of this trim that Natalie sent me. This one that she has in her shop. I used some blues and some whites. I also used a lot of trims, and I'm not going to show you all the trims that I used because I used most of them up. But I was inspired by this trim here. It looks like this, very cute and pretty. So I used that, and I also used some of this trim here. Very cute. And so what else did I use? So let me just share with you guys, this is what I made. Like I said, the mini measures 9 by 8. It's quite large. This is the biggest, by far the biggest that I have created. So the binding that I use is Stack the Deck. The binding, Stack the Deck. I'm gonna try to leave the link down below to her tutorial, but that was really simple for me. I used the hidden. I tried to use a hidden hinge system, but I find it very difficult. I don't know, but this one is just real simple. All you do is cut strips of paper, fold them, and that's it. But so yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the top view, and this is the bottom view. And I really like how it looks, and I think it's really nice. So I added a huge cluster of flowers here, and I also added this stick pin here. Let me see if I can try to zoom in, you guys. Give me 1 second, please. So here I added some flowers. Here's a stick pin that I created with a pretty butterfly, and Nat also carries acrylic butterflies in her shop. I had this trim here in my stash, and it just came in strips. It just came in strips, and I just cut them, and I just layered, you know, for the binding, and also for here. So here are some. This is a big flower that Belinda sent me. She's 75 Lady in Red here on YouTube. Here are some that I bought from Wild Orchid Crafts, and this one Natalie sent me. This one I think either Natalie or Belinda sent me. I can't remember. These are some of my little roses. Here's a button that I added. One of Nat's cameos. Here's more flowers from my stash. Here's this. I think this is called chrysanthemums. This pretty yellow butterfly here with glitter. More buttons. This piece here my mom gave me, and she loves making jewelry and stuff. So she buys the earrings. And I saw this, I liked it, and she just gave it to me. That was so sweet. So I added I made this frame. I made it out of just out of regular board, and I covered it with this peach paper, and then I added some of Nat's trims on here. Here's another rope flower, this pretty blue one. Here's some roses that I added, and another one of these little flowers. This is a treacle flower, and then this just pulls out, and the person can add a picture. And in the back, and I just went around it with my stamp, and that just tucks back in here like this. And hopefully I can do this right. And I was inspired a lot by Laura. She's Crafty Chiquita here on YouTube, and I'm gonna leave her link down below. She made a wedding mini album, and I fell in love with it. Very gorgeous album. I loved it. And the way she does it is she adds like the picture here, kind of like a layout. So each page that she did is almost like a layout but into a mini, and it was just so gorgeous. I really loved it. So this is this page here. Here's some of this trim from Natalie's shop. Here's this Wrigley trim, super pretty. I love this trim right here. And then here I did an accordion fold. So I just have some seam binding here, and that just opens, and on each pocket here it has cardstock, so the person can add lots of pictures. I believe there's 6 of them. So that just is like this. and ties back. And then on each individual page I added some of this trim here, and this was in my stash as well and I had to get some more. But so here's a page. This trim here Belinda sent me, thank you so much, and I used it as a little frame. Then the person can add a really big picture here. Here's some flowers also that Belinda sent me. Here is this little piece here, and the person can write the date of the picture taken. And then each page has a really big tag, and it looks like this, and I just went around it with my Martha Stewart punch. So this is the next page, and I created this paperclip banner, and that was inspired by Crafty Irina. She did these and they're so pretty. I really like the way it looks. Hopefully you can focus. Give me 1 second, you guys. There you go. Really pretty. So all I did was cut a strip of paper, glued it on the bottom so you know it's movable, added a tiny little bit of fiber, and then a tiny little flower on top. And you could make this for any project. So in this case I made it to hold all of these tags that I have. Could be photo mats, and then in the background I left it plain so the person can journal. So let me see if I can put this back, you guys. Give me 1 second. So that's what it looks like. Really cute. I really like how that looks. So thank you so much, Irina, for sharing your tutorial. And I'm going to leave her link down below as well. Okay, so it's focused. So here I have this page here, and it has these really pretty banners already. So what I did is I added some extra banners from the bottom and a small little photo mat that holds in place. And then here, this is just one of these clips that Natalie sent me. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's black in here. So what I did is with my heart punch, I just cut a heart and stuck it there, and it comes in a little paper clip. And then that just holds this little thing to add pictures. And here, lots of room for pictures. And I just have that there to kind of hold that closed. Here's another tag. A really huge tag. You could probably add 2 photos here, or probably more, and in the back as well. Okay, so this is the next page, and it looks like this. Hopefully it's focusing. So it looks like this, and I just created a pocket here. I added some of this pretty trim from Natalie's shop, and I also added tags. So here's a tag that's front and back. It looks like this. Here's this one. And I picked this paper. This is from a separate paper collection because it has like the yellows, the greens, the blues, and the pinks. So it kind of matched perfectly with the mini. And then this one, and it flips up for more pictures. And this paper is embossed so pretty. And then on this page here, I did like Laura does. Very gorgeous, girl. Thank you so much for sharing the mini because it really inspired me. So here you can add 2 pictures, and they could just tuck in here. And I added, these are recollection flowers that Natalie sent me, and then this is just a little tiny cherry blossom. Here's another tag. I'm not going to take all of them out because they're, you know, they're just plain. But here is another paper. This one says the most important things in life aren't things, and that's so true. So here's some more for photos, and this pretty flower with yellow and pink. Then here's this page, and I added some green flatbacks from Natalie's shop all throughout the corners. I added this trim. Oh, and I want to share with you guys. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. So this trim here, this little piece, what I did to this trim is I just snipped off. I don't know if you guys can see. I just snipped off this piece here. So each of these I snipped it off, and it gave me this really pretty trim. So, and then these little tassels, I used it on the other side, and I will show you guys in a second. But about that, you guys, I received a phone call. So like I was saying, this trim here, I just snipped these pieces here, and I used the top portion of it. So I used that trim. So here's a photo mat. I used 2 heart punches here, a pretty yellow flower, and some of Nat's green flatbacks. Here is this page here, and this is where I added the other pieces of this right here. I just added it here to create like a little banner, and that's so pretty. I like how it looks. And I didn't glue it all the way, so it has, you know, a little bit of movement. And then here I added a big photo mat, some sequins. This is some of Nat's trim and some of her flat packs in blue. And then a flower, Recollections flower, and also a little tiny cherry blossom. And then here I just used my EK Success Punch for that. This page, I didn't do much to it. I figured the person can add a really big picture here, so that's what it looks like. And I love the movement on it, so pretty. So that's what that one looks like. Again, more mats. Then this is this page, and I like the colors, the pinks, the creams, and the teals, so I left it like this, the plain, so the person can add, you know, pictures. Here I received this die cut piece from Barbara. Thank you so much, Barb. I love these hearts, and I have a few left that I'm hoarding. So, and I used this one here, a place for a picture. And then on this side right here, I added this pretty yellow with blue flower, and then I added some of my homemade enamel dots here. This is this trim that I was talking about, you guys, this one, and it's very wide, so I just added it. And then I added this pretty box beaded trim from that shop, and it has like tiny little stars, so pretty. And then some more of her green flat backs, so that looks like this. The person can add a picture here. And then I made this page to open like this, and then hopefully, let me see if I can move you guys. So what I did here on this page is having a hard time here. I just added this white piece of paper for a photo, some flowers here, and then I added the word joy. Let me see if I can lift this up, you guys, really quick. So this is what that page looks like, and then it just closes, and the person can add tons of pictures here as well. And then here on this page, what I did is I have the pretty banner trim. This one I left it as it is, and then I added some of this blue pretty trim. This was an applique piece that Marta sent me, and thank you so much, Marta. I love how it looks. Here is some flowers that I added here, and then a really big place for another picture. And so the back just looks like this, really pretty. I really love how this mini came out, and this took me about 20 hours because I was on it yesterday almost all day working on it, and then today like 6 more hours today. But I finally finished it. I'm really proud of it, how it looks. I love the binding. And I will leave all the links down below so you guys can check the ladies out and, you know, subscribe and show some YouTube love. So thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.